Hi, my name's Jordan McCoy. I'm here with the LEU Education, here to make an instructional video about sportsmanship, how to be a good sportsmanship, what good sportsmanship is, how you can practice that in your everyday life or in the sports that you play. Yeah, so one question you want to ask yourself throughout the duration of this video is, can practicing good sportsmanship lead to me becoming a better athlete in whichever sport I play, And the other one is, can practicing good sportsmanship in the sport I play lead to me becoming a better person and practically just leading a better life? So let's get into it. So when you look up the definition of sportsmanship, it tells you that whoever practices good sportsmanship is fair, generous behavior, and they know how to treat others well, and they compete. So when you practice good sportsmanship, a couple things you'll see is that you tend to want to be fair to the people you're competing with and against. No, that doesn't mean let them go and do whatever they want to you or to your team. That just means playing against them, playing to your fullest, but doing it according to the rules and doing it in the right way. People who practice good sportsmanship tend to go further, not just in their sport, but with their mindset in life. So, you can practice it. Some people might say that good sportsmanship is hard to define or demonstrate, but when we get into this video, we will show you how to practice and demonstrate good sportsmanship. So one way to practice good sportsmanship in your game is, when you win and you're competing very well, it's a good game, and you guys are just going at it, no talk. Like, you guys, no gloating, none of that. So we'll give you an example of that now. Oh man, good rep, bro. So as you can see, both sides competed to their hardest, and they both decided to celebrate in a good way. Now let me show you what not to do in this example.
Good rep.
Get out of here, man. You're trash. So after watching that, what do you think could have been done to prevent that from happening? Or what do you think the athlete should have done? You can either pause the video or take a moment to discuss with your classmates on what should went on. But at the end of the day, this is what the event really should have looked like. So if you guys said that the athlete should not have slapped him down and disrespected him, you're absolutely right. Practicing good sportsmanship doesn't mean putting your teammates or the teammate against you down in any way, shape, or form. You guys just there to compete, have a good time, and play your best ball. Let's take a look at our next example. Good game.
Good game.
So go back and look at both clips and think about what happened, what could have went wrong, and what could have went better, and discuss with your classmates. If you think that one athlete acted out of the way and the other one acted accordingly, or maybe they were both right, or maybe they were both in the wrong, what do you guys think? So after looking at both clips, talk with your classmates and see what went wrong, what went right, and what both athletes could have done better to prevent that situation from happening. So yes, if you said that the athlete in the black shirt acted in an unfair manner, undisciplined manner, then you are correct. The athlete acted disrespectful by not giving the athlete in a sweater a handshake or a fist bump after the game and pushing him down disrespectfully. That shows that he is both undisciplined and not practicing good sportsmanship. Good sportsmanship doesn't only affect yourself, but the people around you. Good sportsmanship is a good way to help build your team up from the floor. Good teams don't just come out of nowhere playing for individuals. Good teams practice good sportsmanship. And if you're a good team practicing good sportsmanship, then you have a lot of good things coming your way. When a team is practicing good sportsmanship, everybody notices. People might go through the motions and say that nobody notices when you're being a good teammate, nobody notices when you're doing things right. That's absolutely wrong. Everybody notices when a team practices good sportsmanship. It goes unnoticed to maybe the people around you, but when you look from the outside in, people can get a general feel of how you guys act as a team and how you will perform as a team on the court, on the field, etc. You know, it's a good way to have people come and want to be a part of something that you're building. Good sportsmanship leads to like bonds even further than what you've probably, ever thought would be capable. A couple things you want to be cognizant of when you're thinking or practicing good sportsmanship is that you always want to make sure that you think before you speak. If you're just out there on the field, court, etc., and you're out there jabber jawing it up, saying things you shouldn't be saying, you're often gonna, have a negative impact come back towards you, and that's just not a good look for you, your team, and your coaches, because evidently you're not just representing yourself, you're representing what's across your chest. Also, when you're on the field and something happens, let's say a player hits you or something, you don't want to react badly or negatively, because you always will get caught reacting instead of acting. The second person always gets caught in a majority of the situations you see out on the field. Another thing you might want to think about is, you might want to go hit somebody really hard as you can, but if you go and do that, you'll jeopardize the big gain that you guys just got. So always remember to always make smart decisions on the field. Be responsible for one another, the brother next to you. You don't want to cause your team no type of harm, no harm to yourself, your brand, anything. So make sure you're making smart decisions, efficient decisions, and you're doing the right things at all times. That's what it takes, to practice good sportsmanship, or just things to help you get going practicing good sportsmanship. That's it. Going back to what I was touching up on earlier, practicing bad sportsmanship can lead to a negative impact in your game, in your current game state. So let's say you charge in basketball and you get a foul. That just impacts you negatively because you allow the other team to get a couple points. Football, you decide, hey, the ref made a bad call, and you want to go and argue with them, tell them a few things, boom, flag, 15 yards going the opposite way. So always remember, when you're out on the field and you're being intense, you're playing with all your heart, try to think rationally, because your actions don't only affect you, it affects everybody around you. And if you're trying to win, good sportsmanship is what you need to succeed. Being an individual and playing with emotion is good, but ultimately you want to use your brain and your emotions to coincide with each other to get the best results you can get. Now that I gave you guys the basic fundamentals and a breakdown of how you can practice good sportsmanship and what it means to practice good sportsmanship, let's see if you can really understand what I'm saying and put what I said into practice. So I'm going to give you guys a few examples. After each examples, I'm going to give you guys a allotted time to discuss with your teammates and your classmates on what should have happened and what shouldn't have happened. So here's our first example.
Flag.
What kind of a call is that? What are you watching? You're a terrible ref. Go home. Quit. What type of bull jive call is going on here? I can't take it. I can't play this game anymore. I'm out. So after watching that, assess the situation and discuss with your classmates. Once you're done with that, we'll move on to the next one. You guys are done? All right, cool. Here is your next situation. Assess it and identify what should have happened. Man, dude, what happened? What happened? You're supposed to block the dude to the left.
Get out of here with that, man.
Get out of here. Man, you get out of here with that. Man, that's trash. Man, things got pretty heated with those two. Go ahead, stop, discuss with your classmates, teammates, and get ready for this next one. The last one, the final one. Hope you guys paid attention and learned.
Yo, he can't guard me, bro. Can get this man, bro, off the court, man. He can't guard me. Get this man off the court, cuz. Let's go. Look at him. Trash, but you trash, dude.
Wow. That was a really intense situation. Hate to be put in that. Discuss with your teammates and your classmates what should have happened in that. So, after learning all that, taking in all the information that I gave you, sportsmanship at the end of the day, is something that can make, break, or define your team, you, and the organization that you play for or represent. One couple questions I want to leave with you before I go is, one, how does being and practicing good sportsmanship affect you? And does it only affect you? 2, what can you do to become a better athlete in the sense of not being a better player and boosting performance, but something that you can do outside of that to help you become a better athlete? Thank you, and I hope you took something out of this, and I hope to teach you guys again in the future. Hope you have a good night, and enjoy the rest of your time.